Alright, so cockpit parts are painted up. Instructions have no call outs for interior colours, so I just went with normal German schemes, and it's RLM 66 for a cockpit interior. I'm using a toothpick. I put in some details, switches. Same with the, there's no decal for the instrument panel. I dipped toothpick in white and just let it flow inside the bezels. Seat, I'll add a little video at the end here. I did the harnesses. They're crude, but they give the effect of three-dimensional rather than using, some kits come with decals. This one didn't, but for harnesses, but they don't look much chop. And rudder pedals. Now I'll put all that together and install it into the fuselage. Alright, when I build out a box, I usually just make my own harnesses. It's crude, I know, but it's just for a look. You look inside the cockpit and you can see some harnesses. I just use it's aluminium foil and has a sticky back, so I peel it off, fold it over itself so it gives it a bit of thickness, and then I just cut strips to length and just glue them on with CA glue. Once it's painted up, it gives a nice effect. Ejection pin marks. Often they're in places that are really hard to get at, like the inside of these gear doors. Now, let's be honest, once they're on the model, unless you pick the model up and look at it upside down, you're not even going to see them, but it's nice to take care of them. There's tools you can buy, like this fiberglass pen or pencil, and you just rub the area, the ejection pin mark, till you wear it down. That's a lot of work though. I've found using it, it's a lot of work and it takes a while. Or another quick way to do it, I've got a piece of small sandpaper, grabbed it on the edge and just work the pin mark out. That's made a mess, obviously. We've scratched the plastic, and then I'll just come out with bits of sponge, sanding sponge, and just keep working it. And then a finer grit, and just keep working it till you get it out. Oh, that one still needs a little bit more clean up, but it's almost done. Alright, fuselage together and the tailpiece on. Tailpiece was a pretty good fit, although there was a bit of a lip in this area. I might have to sand down. Seam lines, cleaning up on this is going to be a bit of a problem because all the rivet details, so I'll have to rescore rivets back in where I sand. The fuselage was a pretty good fit, other than around the intakes there's some gaps. That was a pretty bad one. And same the other side, but not quite as bad. I'm going to have to putty that up. It needed nose weight. It doesn't tell you how much, so I did a dry fit. I put the fuselage together and tail, and I balanced my finger along where the main landing gear goes, and like that, and there's plenty. I go more than what I think, to be sure, because I don't want it closed up and then realise there's not enough.